Welcome back to my channel, everybody. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki and it's so nice to meet you. Today I wanted to do a nostalgia taste test. So Chef Boyardee is not something that I eat ever, but it's something that I used to love as a kid. I think I tried one of these like several years ago and I just remember it tearing up my stomach, so that's something I have to look forward to. My local grocery store didn't have very many options of Chef Boyardee, so I just got the ones that they had available. They did have the regular size beef ravioli, but I'm saving that for a different video. So I'm going to be making a homemade version of the beef ravioli Chef Boyardee, and then I'm going to be comparing my homemade to the canned version, so stay tuned for that one. So for this video I'm doing lasagna, mini ravioli. I thought these were the mini spaghetti with meatballs, with the mini meatballs, but it wasn't. It's the mini ABCs and 1, 2, 3s with meatballs. So essentially the same thing, except for the spaghetti is different. So there's that. And then I got the beefaroni as well. So I'm going to heat all these up and taste test them. These are basically just SpaghettiOs, which also used to be a fan favorite. I think I always kind of like Chef Boyardee more. These ravioli look kind of scary though. The lasagna and the spaghetti with mini meatballs were always my favorite though. Okay, let's heat these up. Okay, so I have all of these heated up, and I'm curious to see if they're gonna like taste different at all. I have a feeling they're not. I have a feeling it's pretty much all the same ingredients except for like what form they come in. But some of them, like, I don't know, it could be my eye making tricks on me, but like the lasagna is darker in color than the rest of them, and then like the alphabet and numbers is a darker, oh no, I guess they're all kind of the same color. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go with the beefaroni first. Let's see how this tastes. I mean, it tastes like canned food. I don't really have any complaints about it. Like, if I were dying, you know, and this was the last thing I ate, and I just happened to keel over, I definitely would prefer to have something more homemade, but I wouldn't be upset about it. Wouldn't be upset about it. Okay, so let's go to the numbers and mini meatballs. I have a little mini meatball in there. I don't like the meatball. They definitely have a different taste though. Yeah, this tastes different. I mean, they taste very similar, but this definitely has, I don't know, just has a different kind of feel to it. And then for the beefaroni, now none of my raviolis actually broke, which is nice. I don't really like that. This also tastes very different than these two. So it must not be 100% all the same ingredients. Oh. This has separated chicken in it. That doesn't sound very appealing. It has mechanically, oh, okay, so the meatballs are pork, chicken, mechanically separated chicken, beef, water, cracker meal. Yeah, and other stuff in it. There's so much crap in here. I wonder why it hurts my stomach. Okay. You know what's crazy? It says beef. Oh, beef right there. It has less than 2% high fructose corn syrup. So I mean, they definitely have minor ingredient differences. The separated chicken is what's getting me. Okay. Don't really like the ravioli. It's fine. I don't think I liked it much as a kid either, so it's kind of. Then here's the lasagna. That tastes like SpaghettiOs. At least how I remember SpaghettiOs. Granted, I haven't had SpaghettiOs since I was like in grade school. That's crazy that I used to eat that all the time. It's not that good. Just goes to show that your taste buds do change. So, what's crazy is like before my graduate program, like in my undergrad and like the majority of my undergrad and then all of high school and before, like if I had a healthy meal, it was because my dad cooked it or I like ate out somewhere, because my dad basically cooked like 90% of our meals, I would say, and great cook. But outside of that, I didn't really know for the longest time how to cook. And so I ate a lot of processed foods. Like when I moved out, I was eating a lot of candy, a lot of like boxed mac and cheese, Marie Callender's frozen meals, peanut butter and jellies, like whatever was cheap because I was broke. I was real broke. And I used to love that stuff. And then when I started kind of making my way up through life and financially, and I started learning, how I started learning how to cook was through like those meal delivery services. I would get like 2 meals a week, and it just helped me learn just basic ingredients, and it helped me learn ratios, and that you don't need like a whole variety or a complex recipe to like make a good meal. And then after that, I was just like off to the races. Like I home cook pretty much everything. It's not very often I eat out. I don't eat processed food like this. Obviously, I'm making a video, so it's a little different. But now that I've like haven't been eating this stuff, man, it's just like I don't even crave. Like for the most part, I don't crave chips. I don't crave soda. I don't crave junk food. Like if a lot of times when I want a snack, it's like a fruit salad, or I want to snack on some carrots or make some roasted vegetables, or it's just like I start wanting the things that like my body is missing. Whereas when you're eating stuff like this, what you're craving is all the junk and the carbs, the processed sugars, the filler that they throw in here to make it like, you know, it definitely, those ingredients definitely trigger like chemical responses in your brain. But now that I've just really haven't been, the only time I eat junky food is for these videos. Like it's just wild to me how like I used to love this stuff. I used to like beg my parents to get them for me. Oh, so good. Out of all these, I really only like the beefaroni, to be honest. This is fine. The ABCs and 1, 2, 3s are okay without the meatball. But even then, it's still not great. This tastes very strange. That just tastes very weird. I don't like either of those. But the beefaroni is fine. I definitely wouldn't buy these again, and I'm definitely, whenever I have kids, I'm not gonna be buying these for them. I'll just make it. But anywho, because like honestly, especially since if you haven't seen it in my canning videos, I can. And so I can literally make all this from scratch and can it. And then when they're like, and then I can store it, and then when they're just like, Mom, I want beefaroni, then I'm just like, okay, let me get it out of the pantry, honey. And it's homemade food. It was homemade, with no fillers or added sugars. Anyways, that's the mom I'm gonna be. Anywho, if you stayed this long, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this little taste test. I honestly thought I was going to like these more than I actually did. But I'm not overly surprised by the results, to be honest. But if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video that I post every single week. A ton of behind the scenes goes on my social media pages. Instagram is at behind the scenes with Nikki, and TikTok is at Nikki_Wyss, WYSS. I would absolutely love to see you over there, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or evening. Bye.